It's Intuitive Anthony. I'm gonna give people time to get in the room. I'm running a little late because I've been, as you can see online, I've been dealing with a whole host of things that got to get done. Um, as far as my medical coverage and getting ready for this chemo and radiation, guys, if you want to donate to the channel, first of all, I want to thank those who donated and contributed to the channel: Linda Llewellyn, Amber Katovi, Cheryl, and Adam. I want to thank y'all for contributing to the channel during the holidays, guys. I really, really appreciate that. Once again, Linda Llewellyn, Amber, Katovi, Cheryl, and Adam. Thank you for the contributions to the channel, guys. As y'all can see earlier, I was taking care of my insurance kicks in tomorrow, my medical insurance. So I was at the hospital. And I got a whole host of appointments. This is cancer services that I need to set up. I want to thank Lady Ritu for the help that she gave with me finding cancer services that would also help during this difficult season. I've noticed that people are being a little nicer to me when I was at the hospital today. So I think that Job's season may be coming to a close. What's going on? Okay, Miss Troy, how you doing? What's going on? I just made it in. Elijah, what's going on? I just made it home. Want to give a props out to, thank you to Elijah for the contribution to the channel. Linda Llewellyn, Amber, Katovi, Cheryl, and Adam over the Christmas holiday. Thank you for the contributions to the channel. We're going to be talking about you a spiritual bait. God put you in the narcissist's life as bait to see if they really wanted something good out of life or if they really wanted to continue to do the same old fuck shit that they've been doing. And this was going to let God know, even though God already knows everything. I guess he wanted to prove it to the narcissists themselves by saying a good soul. What's going on, Kimberly? What's going on? Seeing a good soul that meant nothing but goodwill towards them and see how they treat them. See how they treat us. And as we all know, the narcissists fail. They always fail. They fail everything. Their failures at life. Their failures at everything they do. And they want to blame everybody for the failures, but this is all them. This is 100% them, and they know that. But yeah, guys, we about to get started. I had to come in here and get comfortable. What's going on, Llewellyn? What's going on? Thank you for the contribution to the channel, too. I want to say that while you're here. Yeah, guys. See, they take us for weakness because we're so kind. They take us for weakness because we're so kind. And the whole time, God put us in their life to be a test. But they looking at us like, you know what? They have no change or repentance in their heart. Everybody they see as a new opportunity to fuck somebody over. They do not change their programming at all. When they see a good person, that means nothing but goodness for them. They deliberately go out of their way to destroy this person. When this person doesn't do nothing but wish them good. Which is why when they go through that tough time and that tough season in their life, I thank you for wishing me the best, Kimberly. When they go through this tough season of life, nobody's there for them. They fall and hit the ground because people who have genuinely tried to help the narcissist get burned for it constantly. So when it's time for them to get the karma of their wicked actions, nobody's there for them. Nobody helps them because they don't deserve help. Because the good people that God sent into their lives, they just did them wrong, burned them, and did all kinds of wickedness to them for no reason. They had no justifiable cause for being so treacherous. So basically, God has you set up like you this shiny object. And they see you as weak because they're like, you know what? I'm going to run all over this person. Not knowing that God sent you in their life to see if they could handle the love of God, which they can. That way later on down the road, when all this bad and calamity starts coming upon them, they can complain to any and everybody about it, but they know in their heart of hearts they deserve what they get. They know they deserve what they get. And when they think about what kind of karma and retribution they going through for the wicked things they done, and they start asking themselves, why do I deserve this? your face is going to pop in their mind. Your face is going to pop into their mind. Because it's like God's going to answer them through a straight vision, because 9 times out of 10, talking to their heart don't work. It does not work. They're just unrepentantly wicked. And when they say, what have I done to deserve this? Your face is going to pop into their mind, and they're going to be like, oh. And sometimes, this is very, very rare. And I could probably tell you on one hand how many times I've heard that the narcissist comes back and apologizes. The only time they will come back and apologize is if it means saving themselves. They're not apologizing because they know they did wrong. They apologize and hoping that it'll take that smoke off their asses for what they've done. They don't care about your feelings. They don't even care about apologizing to you. They're doing it to preserve themselves. What's going on, Nigel? Who's using God's name for profit? I'm not sure what you mean, Nigel. Who's using God's name for profit? But see, this is what the thing of it is. This is what it is with these people. They'll have somebody like you in their life that's just trying to help them and saying, look, that, chosen ones will go and seek therapy to try to fix things and get better. Narcissists don't want to get no better. They really don't. They really don't want to get no better. Like, I don't even know who Nigel is, but if they will take time out of their day to come in just to say something that is not productive, means they are considered fuck around people. They go around and around to in and out of people's lives, and they fuck around. They just fuck around, waste people's time, waste people's energy, waste people's resources. They ain't about nothing. They ain't gonna never be nothing. They're just a walking version of a complete fuckery. That's all they are. That's all they are. So when God sends a chosen one into a narcissist's life to see if they can appreciate true love, they can't. They can't appreciate true love because they're rotten from stem to stern. They are rotten, disgusting people. There's no surprise in that. And they sitting there looking at an innocent soul thinking about how they can get over on them, how they can hustle them out of their money, how they can hustle them out of this, or stay close to them for clout because they love chasing clout. Because if you successful, they going to keep their eye on you, because if you make your breakthrough, they going to come in and try to do all manner of lies to get you to let them hang around you because you make them look good. If they can't get no money from you and they know you don't trust them, they will try to stand close to you in a picture just so they can say they knew you win. A lot of stuff you've had over the years that you grew up with, these people have stolen it from you because they know you set to pop. You gonna make it big, and they want to have some things of yours so that they can either turn around and extort you to get it back from them, or they can have pictures that say, see, me and them, we go way back, even though you know that's not the case. They have no bones about lying. This is natural to them as they breathe. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up in the video, guys. Hit the thumbs up in the video. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with people who may need it, guys. And if you want to contribute to the channel, down below in the description box is the donation information. There is the GoFundMe is down there as well, and the Cash App is $ Anthony Young 1978, and PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony 1978. But just hit the thumbs up on the video so they know this is a good video, guys. I appreciate that. See, we were the spiritual test. See, because God already knows. God already knows what people are like. And he sent Jesus down here to bear witness as to what we go through down here. But the narcissist has this, they live in such a deep delusional lie that they will always say everything is happening to them. Nothing they did warranted them to get the kind of karma they're getting, even though with the amount of things that they have done, they do not deserve to be alive anymore. So God sends someone like us into their life as a spiritual test, so that when they turn around and start uttering the same nonsense that they utter, what did I do to deserve this? God can show them your face. Because he's trying to see, he wants them to be able to see for themselves whether they deserve to be blessed or destroyed. And they fail these tests all the time. And they heart of hearts, when they thinking about, And in the next couple of years, it's going to be really, really bad, because as things are progressively getting worse with unidentified flying objects and these drones and all of that foolishness. When things start going haywire, which they are set to go haywire, when things start going off the rails a little bit, people are going to start taking stock of themselves. Some people are going to be moving on to the wealth transfer and getting bigger and better blessings for what they endured in life. Everybody's either going to get their blessings, or they're going to start, the destruction process is going to start with these people. The self-destruct is going to start with them. So either one way or the other, you're either getting rewarded, you either getting rewarded, or you getting hurt because of what you've done. These people are going to be taking stock of their life because they're going to be scared of what's going on, because they have no faith in God. They're going to be worried, and when they start thinking about whether or not they got a blessing coming for them or destruction, they're going to know they got destruction. And everything in their life is going to be leading them to that conclusion. Like during this Job season, everything I tried to do, there was a roadblock put in the way. There was a roadblock put in the way every single time. It didn't matter, and it was happening so consecutively, back to back, that I just had to sit back and let the situation play itself out. Well, the narcissist is going to go through that in the next couple of years too. But when they start to utter those questions of, do I deserve this? Yeah, you do deserve this. So they know there's not going to be any blessing coming for them. So they're going to move heaven and earth to try to get close to a chosen one. And it's not like we come around, we a dime a dozen. You don't find many of us out here. So you know what the narcissist is going to do? Try to get back into your life. Your narcissist, just like the ones in my life, are going to try to get back to me. But they can stay their ass 50 feet over there. Get on before they get spit on, because that's where they need to be at. That's where they need to be at. I don't want nothing to do with them dogs walking on two legs. I don't have time for that. What's up, Lou? I appreciate those hearts. That's what it is. See, because that's what it is. These next couple of years, people are going to be getting either blessed tremendously in front of other people. Those people who have endured the bullying, the brutality, the mean-spirited, malicious comments of the narcissists are going to be getting blessed right in front of them. Or like the narcissists, they're going to be getting their ass handed to them every day. Everything they try to do is going to fail. Everything you do is going to fail until you do right by me. And they going to know that they got a lot more karma coming up on them. So what are they going to do? Move heaven and earth to get back close to the chosen one. Because the chosen one is the only one that can stop them from getting their ass whipped for all the bad things they've done in life. Elijah Anthony will check his mail after this live. Oh, I'll check. You want me to check my email? Okay, I'll check my mail right after this. That's not a problem. I'll do that for you, Elijah. No problem. But yeah, they know that the destruction is coming. And then they're going to start seeing. And this is another indication too, guys. When people see these UFOs and flying objects and things like that on TikTok and all of this different stuff, these glitches caught in real life and things just seeming like they're off center, chosen ones ain't going to worry about it. I mean, in Syria, the rivers and lakes turn red like blood. I got excited myself. I was like, thank God, God's coming, God's coming. This whole weird little science experiment can be over, because there's a overwhelming number of bad souls out here. Narcissists are going to be freaking out. They're going to be freaking out. Always worried because they made their homes here on earth. They don't want to leave this world. They don't want this world to be destroyed, because they know they belong to this world. People who are in this world but not of this world do not care what the news is saying and what disasters are going on, because we know when all else fails, we know we are down here temporary for a season, but we know our home resides somewhere else. Narcissists are terrified as hell, because they know that if they not on this earth, they're going to be rotting in this earth or down below in hell. That's it. So they can get mad at everybody, but everybody did not help them make those decisions and choices that they did to do people wrong. And what they're going to do, they're going to get mad and try to take it out on everybody else, because apparently it's all our fault that they can't be a moral, upstanding individual. You see what I'm saying? And they're going to blame anybody they can without blaming themselves. But when it all comes down to it, they were the only one that was in captain of their own ship. And if they ran that into an iceberg and their ship is going down, then they got to go down by themselves. And I don't know many people who going to risk their life to help save the narcissist. I just don't see it. I don't see it happening. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the video, guys. See, in their wickedness, they could not resist trying to destroy you. Even though you never did nothing to these people. You never did a thing to these people. You had higher hopes for them than they had in themselves. Trying to wish the best for them. Trying to inspire them to want more for themselves. And I'm like, damn, I believe in this person more than they do. So you know what? Maybe I need to just accept them for what they are, a piece of shit, and let them be that. And I think that that's a bitter pill for a lot of us empaths and chosen ones to swallow, is that we can see all the potential in the world for a person, that they could do great things if they focus their mind on it. But if they can't see it, there's nothing you can do about that. You just can't continue to waste your time trying to wish the best for somebody who is actively working to make their life worse. You see what I'm saying? If they don't care enough about their life, then why the hell would we care about their life? Let them drink from the cup that they poured for themselves. What's going on, Evan? I appreciate you being here. See, but their wickedness, the wickedness that's in their heart, when God puts you as a chosen one in front of these people, they could not resist. The wickedness in their heart did somersaults and flips because they could not control the wickedness, that I'm going to destroy this person just for the sake of destroying this person. And that's exactly what God knew they was going to do. But he just wants to make sure that there's enough evidence out here so when God comes in like a wrath to handle these people, there will be no doubt in their mind that they deserve everything they get. See, but that's the thing. God sent a good person to them. And all they can see is destruction, destruction, destruction. Which means that that's exactly what's coming for them. That's the only thing they put out into the universe. So that's the only thing that's ever coming back for them. So when all of this stuff starts going from bad to worse, be very mindful of the people that you keep in your company, or people that try to get back into your life. If they from the past and you knew them back when and y'all ain't spoke for a period of years and whatever, and they try to come back in, let them people stay where they at. Let them stay where they at. Tell them to take that fuck shit right back where it was. Because they only coming back because they know that it's only going to get worse. It's not going to get better. And the only way that they can cut off some of that bad chi they got is to be next to you. But I'm very sure that if you recognize that these people are who they are, there's no way they're going to get back in. But that ain't going to stop them from trying. They're going to know that you done peep game and know that they ain't about nothing. That don't mean they're not going to try. Because see, narcissists have no shame. Because they're capable of anything, because they know they will do anything. They know they will do anything. Like certain people be like, I know that person don't like me, so I'm not going to go over there and embarrass myself, such and such. You don't think they will? Because they already see themselves as a human piece of garbage. They're just trying to hide it from everybody else. And the more that you talk, the more people are starting to pick up on that too. You see what I'm saying? So they will try to save themselves by apologizing to you. You can accept that apology, but send them on their way, because they think an apology is supposed to erase all the fuck shit they did. No, an apology is not a magic eraser. It does not erase all that bullshit before. It allows me to forgive you, but you're not coming back in so you can do the same thing you couldn't finish off the first time. We're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I apologize, so you should let this go. I have let it go. But you not coming close to me anymore. That's not happening. And they want you, because they try to indoctrinate people in that church that you're supposed to forgive and let this person come back and stab you again and again and again. See, because that's the church. The church is like, that's where all the narcissists hang out at. That's why everybody in the church so damn mean and hateful. And then come to find out they sleeping with this person and that person. Because narcissists love power. They love power. So why would they not get inside of a church and try to control the hierarchy in the church. But when you talk to them, they sound like a viper. They sound hateful, mean, and evil as hell. That's why people don't like to go to church. That's why chosen ones are usually spiritual people who study at home, who worship at home, who walk every day in life trying to do what God tells them to do and not just showing up on one day of the week trying to pretend to be holy. Because narcissists love to do that. They love to look the part, but they don't act the part. They say, do as I say, not as I do. They can't even keep up to their own standards that they want you to fucking live by. Ain't that some bullshit? They created these standards. They make them up as they go. They can't live up to them, but they expect you to. Tell me if that ain't foolish. Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe on the videos, guys. I appreciate all y'all being here. Hey, Matthew, what's going on? I appreciate y'all being here. If you want to donate to the channel, the Cash App is down below, $ Anthony Young 1978. At PayPal is Intuitive Anthony 1978, and there is a GoFundMe down below as well in the description box, guys. If you can, hit the thumbs up. I appreciate y'all being here. Their wickedness couldn't control it. How they treat a good person, let them know that they cannot handle love from a regular person on the street, so they damn sure can't handle the presence of God love. So that they completely know that if the Lord should split the sky today or tomorrow and come back, they cannot stand on that day. They will not be able to stand because they have so much wickedness and dirt under their fingernails and skeletons in their closet. They will not be able to stand. They know that they are completely destroyed. They on borrowed time, and they know that. And now you to the point where you know that they don't mean nothing but destruction for you. So they're going to try to cry on cue, a pity party, play that tiny violin to get you to feel bad for them so that you will allow them back into your life so that your good karma can stave off the bad shit that they're going to get for a lifetime of wickedness. Do not let them use your empathy against you, because that's what they're doing. They're trying to use your empathy and your heart against you to make you feel bad so that you allow them back in and they can finish you off. Because right now at this time when the wealth transfer is about to happen, this is a very crucial time. So they looking for any opportunity to come back in. Because they know any moment now, any day or minute, your time could come and you could pop and become that much more successful. And once they get to that point, they know they're not even, it's not like they can drive around the corner and come see you, because they're going to have to get through security. They're going to have to get through your team. They're not going to have direct access to you. And once you know how they say distance makes the heart grow fonder? Once you pull away from that, being around that environment, there's no way. The longer you're away from them, the harder it is for them to get back in. So they're going to try to get back in and be buddy-buddy with you because they can't stop you. And if you can't beat them, join them, right? That's their mindset. That is their mindset. If they can't beat you, join you. What's going on? Thank you, SR. BG, I appreciate that. Thank you, and it's gonna be a happy new year for you too. I'm so happy, y'all. Side note, I'm so happy because when I was at the hospital taking care of the stuff and getting everything ready, because my health insurance kicks in tomorrow, so I can go ahead and begin the process and do all of these appointments for chemo and radiation, which should be at the end of the month. I can feel that the energy and people talking to me is a lot different now. So I think the trouble of this past year and the heartache of this past year is getting ready to pass. I can feel it changing in the way that people interact with me. Because it has not been friendly. It has not been nice. It has not been... I have not wanted to deal with people. Because good people can be used by the enemy too. And the enemy is trying to stop you from getting that breakthrough at all costs. So he will not hesitate to jump in anybody near you, just to throw negativity at you, to get you to give up on yourself because you right at the door. But now I had the nurse that I was talking to come into the room, sit down and talk to me, and she was just giving me all the information I needed, what resources to call on, where to go, what to do, and all of this stuff. And I was just getting all this information that I had been struggling to get my hands on over the last few days. And with all those holidays, it's like I have no family and no people here around me, and I'm dealing with this cancer for the first time. So I was kind of like a fish out of water. I didn't know where to begin and how to start and how to get there. But she started explaining to me, well, you need this and you need this, and this right here will help with this, and this right here will help with that. And I'm like, say word. So I'm getting all of this information and stuff down. I just noticed that the energy is different. And see, a lot of chosen ones, well, yeah, thank you, Jesus. I understand, Llewellyn. A lot of chosen ones are getting ready to start. People are going to be very forthcoming with information. You may want to know about one thing, but that one thing you asking that person about is going to open up to a plethora of different ideas and options and resources at your hands. And the narcissist can ask a person one thing, get cussed out, thrown out, and all kind of crazy stuff's going to happen. And it's going to take them out to get it because they think they're so smart, but they're stupid. Once they realize that anything that can go wrong will, and that it just keeps piling up and piling up and piling up like it was this past year for me, they're going to realize that ain't no Sir Lancelot coming down that mountain on no horse to save them. That cousins and aunties and uncles and friends ain't coming down here to save them because they deserve what they get. What they're going to try to do is get at you. They're going to try to get at you or try to get close to somebody or send word or try to do something nice, a phony, fake, fox, FAUX idea where they send a gift trying to make it sound like I've been thinking about you. No, you wasn't. You was thinking about yourself and all the shit. Everything in your life is going wrong. You're thinking about your damn self and you want to send a message or send a gift to me thinking that this person is the only one that can stop all this bad shit from happening to me. That's why they're going to do it. I appreciate you, Llewellyn. That's why they're going to do it. They're not for you. Healing, I appreciate you being here. We're talking about you were the spiritual bait that just failed. That's what it comes down to. They're going to see a kind gesture or a gift or a card. What they doing is they hoovering. They just seeing if you're going to respond to them because they know that they got an ass whipping coming. They know they got it coming. And ain't none of the people that hang around them going to be able to stop this biblical ass whipping that's coming from the Most High because of the way they behave. And what they know to be true is that they can get themselves in close proximity to you, it will stave off God's punishment for them because God doesn't want to hurt his chosen one. So at all costs, they're going to move heaven and earth to get somewhere in your vicinity. That way God can stop throwing lightning bolts at them because they're standing next to you. That's what it is. So once you realize what the game is, step back and let God do his job. Do not get in the way and try to save these people. Do not get in the way and try to save these people. Even when every living breath they take, they could repent. Yeah, but the thing of it is that the narcissism is set up in such a way where they cannot admit shame. They can't admit that they did anything wrong. So in turn, they made a deal that they can never back themselves out of because they can't repent because they can never be wrong. They never wrong. So they can't go before God and ask for repentance because they don't think they did anything wrong. It's a catch-22. That's why they say never make a deal with the devil. These people making deals with the devil at 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years old. Making deals with the devil and ain't reading the contract. And they get away with it for so long that they think they're untouchable. And then when God comes back to touch that ass, they want to run and find a chosen one to hide up under. They want to hide up under. But see, this is the time of season where people going to start getting instant karma for what they're doing. And a lot of times when these people start crying and crying pull them out, because you know they crocodile tears. They could cry on a cue. When they start crying, do not get it. Do not interject yourself into their lives because God has to handle them the way he has to handle them. You do not want the ass whipping God got for them to get on you. You know what I'm saying? You just stay out of the way. Stay out of the way, because they worked a lifetime to get what they getting. And remember that when they sitting there crying, trying to look as pathetic as they possibly can, think in the back of your mind all them times they was smiling and grinning when they was putting you through hell. Because they'll try to get somebody to feel sorry for them, to help them with some shit they did for themselves. They did to themselves. That's exactly what it comes down to. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Share this video on Facebook, Instagram, anywhere people may need it. Send it to whoever may need some help and may actually benefit from this conversation, because we really need to get that out to people. See, now they know by trying to go after a chosen one, trying to go after a person that wanted nothing but the best for you. Now they know that they were fighting God. They were fighting God who sent us to them. They know that they were fighting God who sent us to them. So they know that the God has nothing but animosity for them, because when he sent his child, you, into their life, all they did was attack you. But God's going to let them punch themselves out, get nice and tired, taking shot after shot after shot at the chosen one, because they ain't going to never do nothing. Their weapons may form, but they don't prosper. And once they to the point where they're so exhausted from firing shot after shot after shot that did not have any effect, God's going to come in like a whirlwind. And everything they get is going to be everything they deserve. And do not feel bad for them, and do not put yourself in the line of fire. Let them get everything God wants to give them. Happy holidays, Galaxy. I appreciate you being here. I really, really do. Yeah, but do not get in God's way. Let these people get what they deserve, because they've been cruising this for a lifetime. See, publicly, God's going to smite the asses. God's going to handle them publicly, because you know why? Publicly, those are all the people they only care about the opinions of. And all of those people who were sneaky and as two-faced and as backstabbing as they were, they are going to be the example for all of them to witness with their own two eyes. See, when you play with God and his children, this is what happens to you. And all them people that was in cahoots with him, with that narcissist, is going to sit there and watch this narcissist get their ass rung like a bell for everybody to see. So that all them little people that played and manipulated and connived with them will all see that you do not play with God. And they're going to change their ways and pray that that same shit don't happen to them, because they all were in bed together doing the work of the enemy. And then they'll go sit in church and act like they're holy as hell. But they're going to destroy the narcissist publicly, so that it sends out so that the narcissist can be an example to anybody out there who think they can play God in someone else's lives. He's going to do it publicly to make sure that everybody can learn from this lesson. Why do you think he tells us about David and Joseph from the Bible? So that we can learn a lesson from it. The narcissist is going to be a lesson to everybody else who hung around them working wickedness along with them. So all you got to do is sit back. One day somebody going to come to you and say, guess what? Have you heard that such and such and such and such and such? And you're going to be like, okay, we don't have to worry about calamity falling up on us like that. Oh, thank you, Marcelo. Thank you for being here too. I didn't see your name in there. Matthew, what's going on? That's what it is that publicly is the only thing they care about. It's like the people on this earth got a heaven or a hell to put them in. But God is going to use that person as an example. The same way we use the stories of the Bible to teach us examples of where people go wrong and the sins that they do in life, and how God uses those lessons to try to change the behavior of others. The narcissist is going to be done that way. The narcissist is going to be a public example for anybody who think they're strong enough to fight against God. And now that the chosen one is already talking about what they have been through with this person and these people and what they do and how they move and the sneaky, underhanded, backstabbing, two-faced dog shit ways they got, everybody is watching this back and forth go on, because you know the narcissist is lying about you. They always lying. They lying as much as they breathing, and then they watching your point of view, your story on your channel or whatever, in whatever form you're talking about it. But then when that narcissist gets their ass handed to them by the Most High, it's going to be on such a public stage, made such a spectacle in front of these people, that everybody in their right mind going to know that that's God, and that what you were saying was truly old time. Because you know what, though? Lies run sprints, but the truth runs marathons. And when they get the karma that they deserve in such a public forum, everybody's going to know who the one's telling the truth and who the one's telling the lie. Thank the Lord. Thank you for the contribution. Thank you for the super to the channel. Everron Richards, appreciate you being here. Yeah, and the social media and all of that is causing narcissism on an astronomical level, because everybody's so self-involved. The people don't forget how to care about others. They don't know how to think and care about anybody else. If you want to donate to the channel, the Cash App is down below, $ Anthony Young 1978. That's Cash App. And PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony 1978. Those are the fastest ways for me to get the donation if you choose to donate, guys. We also have the supers available, like thank the Lord. I appreciate that. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the video. It shares the video in the algorithm, because the more thumbs up it gets, the people are like, okay, the video is worth sharing with others, and they'll send it out to as many people. You did thank the Lord? Okay, I appreciate you too. I appreciate that so much. But see, that's the thing, guys. This time, a lot of people, I noticed that with the Chosen Ones, we really have not, a lot of us haven't really touched on the drones and the UFOs that are going on in the sky. Because, and the main thing is because we know that this is crunch time, and we're trying to save as many souls as possible. We're not worried about that up there, because the narcissists and all of them kind of people are going to have to worry about that. They're going to have to worry about that, because the same way God didn't let the narcissists kill and destroy us all these years, he didn't bring us all this way to leave us. He didn't bring us this far to leave us. So whatever's going on up there, we know that God got us. The narcissists know that ain't nobody got their back, because they worked at a lifetime of stabbing other people in the back. Then they know that only thing coming for them is judgment. So when out of the clear damn blue, they come up in your life trying to hook back up or reconnect with you, that means their calamity is right at the door. Thank you, Lady Ree, for the information too about the cancer societies and things of that nature that you sent me. I really appreciate that. That was very, very helpful. I'm using those to make contact with all of these agencies and try to get as many resources as I can available, so that I do not have to go through the hardships that I went through last year. And it's time to move onward and upward. But I wanted to say I thank you for that too, Lady Ree, for sending me that information. But see, that's the thing. Chosen Ones ain't worried about what's going on up in the skies, because the Lord and all of that is being taken care of. We trying to wake up the last few remnants of the people that's down here, because some people are sitting there. They are good people. They are good people wishing and wanting the best for bad people that's around them. And the good person is not going to be able to drag that narcissist up. The only thing the narcissist is going to do is tear their ass down. So while us sharing this information and getting it out there to people, is going to let them know that it's okay to walk away. They're going to call you everything but a child of God, but let them call you that. They lie anyway. Let them say what they're going to say. They talked about Jesus and he never bothered nobody. So what makes you think they ain't going to talk about you? Be okay being the villain in somebody's story. Let them say, oh, he's an asshole, he's a piece of shit, she's a piece of shit, they a dog ass, they this, that, and other. Say whatever they want about me. I don't care, because none of these people got a heaven or hell for me to go into. I don't need any of these people to talk to me so that I don't harm myself. I don't have that problem. So nothing these people say means a hill of beans to me, and that's what you got to be okay with. Be okay with people talking smack about you. And if they insult your integrity or morals, cut them loose, because they only doing it because they know it's going to piss you off. Because you work overtime at trying to keep your word and being good to your word. So they're going to go after that because they know that that's going to piss you off and force you to act. And 9 times out of 10, if they're trying to get you to act, it's going to be something that's going to benefit them. So fuck them. Fuck them all the way around. But they will try to conjure themselves back up into your life, because they're going to realize that nothing's going to stop this biblical ass whipping they're going to get unless they can put themselves around a child of God, that maybe God will back up off of them because his child is standing next to them. Do not get in the way of God punishing these people for what they deserve. They need to get that. Because you are the company you keep. And if you hang around bad people and somebody about to get their ass handed to them that day, you know how they say a bullet don't have nobody's name on it? Well, you jump your ass in front of a narcissist when they about to get struck by lightning for some shit they already done. That lightning will hit you too, you know. So be mindful of the people you have around you, because everybody ain't good people. I know we want to think that, and we more than anybody want to believe that, but everybody is not good people. After repeated attempts for them to stop the chosen ones, that's how much more wrath they building up. Because every time they tried to stop you and couldn't, they regrouped and came back. Each one of those offenses carries a sentence of its own, you know. Every time they keep going out of their way to come after you, and that don't work, the weapon forms, but it doesn't prosper. They only building up their wrath with God. They only building up their wrath with God. To my yeah, the devil is Lucifer is condemned. He is his last hurrah. It's like, you know how when people are going through that party situation, they're like, so smoke them if you got them. You are going to see people that are capable of anything because they have nothing to lose now. They have nothing to lose. So they're going to go out. They're going to go hard or go home, because they know once they do everything that they could possibly do on this earth, they're going into hell. And every time they look at you, they're going to be mad because they know that you going to paradise and they're going to hell. So my advice would be, do not have these people around you, because having these people around you is only going to make your life difficult. And at this time, in this stage in history, we don't need to make things more difficult. We need to make things as easy as possible. So if you have to walk alone, walk alone. And that's good too, because narcissists have a whole bunch of people, and 9 times out of 10, all the people they hanging out with are just like them. So when God comes to strike them, he can clean a whole lot of them off the table in one felt swoop. It's like taking out all the trash at one time, instead of taking out one here and there, and they sitting together giggling and laughing at the chosen ones, thinking it's cute and funny, until they all together one day and that ass gets handled. All of them get the blowback at the same time. So just be mindful of that, because as time goes on and things go from crazier to crazier, it's going to go from bad to worse for the narcissist. Then you're going to start seeing people trying to, well, such and such asked about you, and so asked about you. And remember, if somebody's telling you something on behalf of the narcissist, cut their ass off too. Because any dog that can bring a bone can carry one too. And if they know you don't fuck with that person and they bringing you some information about that person, what they doing is they play in the middle. They play in the middle to keep shit stirred up, get rid of them too. Because if you can hang around somebody who is that grimy and that devious, then you must have that nature inside of yourself too. Because birds of a feather flock together. All right, guys, I just got back in from the hospital. I'm going to lay down and see my baby, my puppies right here real quick. But everybody, thank you for the contributions if you contributed to the channel. I'm going to try to be back Thursday, because I got a bunch of phone calls I have to make in the morning. Elijah, I am going to read the email that you sent me. I'm going to try to get some more of these appointments taken care of so I can get ready for chemo and radiation at the end of January, guys. I got to take some medicine for my throat. But I wanted to thank you guys for being here, guys, because I wanted to come on here and give y'all something. I keep the eyes and ears open on the channel for shorts and on Intuitive Anthony 2 on TikTok, because I was worried about the living situation. But I'm letting go and letting God handle that, and Llewellyn's being very, very helpful with that. Yeah, because anything that you could contribute for help for this hotel would be very, very appreciative. But I'm trying to let God handle this. And I was talking with the doctors, and I'm going to set up appointments because I have chemo at the end of the month, and I have to set up with the oncologist, biopsy. I have to do another CT scan, and a lot of different things that have to be taken care of. So I might as well go ahead and get it going. But as long as I stay busy and stay positive, this too shall pass. You know what I mean? Putting one foot in front of the other and staying motivated, guys. But until I talk to you again, guys, don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video, guys. The supers are available. The Cash App is down below. $ Anthony Young 1978. And PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony 1978, guys. But until I talk to you again, guys, if you like it, I love it. But remember, these narcs out here cold-blooded. Y'all go out, have yourselves a good time for New Year's Eve. Be careful, be responsible, and be home at least within the hour after the ball drop. That way you don't get caught up in foolishness. But you do what you want. You're grown. You do what you want, guys. I'll see y'all in 2025. But until I talk to you again, guys, peace. Okay, let's whoop this boy.